Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited X in the color white. Let's take a look. Starting up front here, underneath the hood you have the 3.6 liter V6 engine, automatic transmission, gets up to 293 horsepower, 260 pound-foot of torque. Up front you have your LED headlights, customary daytime running lights, and fog lights down below. As we get along to the side, we have the alloy wheels. Side mirrors have integrated turn signals as well as blind spot monitoring. On the fronts of the doors, you'll find the blacked out Grand Cherokee badges, and on both of the front handles you'll find these little black dots. We'll talk more about those in a minute. All of the rear windows come with factory tinting, and up top here we have the black roof rails. As we approach the back, along your rear bumper you have your backup parking sensors. On the right-hand side, you have that Limited X badge for the trim level, and then the 4x4 badge to the left. Underneath your rear logo is your backup camera. To access your rear space here, simply reach into the little handhold, press the button, and it will automatically lift up. Inside here, first off, we have this rubberized matte lining. This is much easier to remove and clean than dealing with the carpeted interior. It also helps to prevent damages to the vehicle from any cargo that you're carrying, and vice versa, keeps your cargo safe from the vehicle itself. We also have the interior cargo cover along here. You're able to pull this out all the way and then lock it in on either side here, helping to protect the privacy of anything that you have stored in the back from any prying eyes. Your second row seating does have a 60-40 split on the right-hand side there. Seats are adjustable to lay down flat, either side or both at once, in order to extend your cargo space forward into your cab area, or of course leave it up for your rear passengers. We also have plenty of space for different optional accessories that you could add inside here, or simply for holding things such as bags on these hooks. On the right you have a 12-volt adapter, and then you'll find this little bucket space for additional storage, one on the right and one on the left. Then, if you're looking for your spare tire, simply look out underneath the mat. You'll find this little handle. You can press it in, it'll pop up, pull it up, and then everything you need will be stored right underneath that false floor there. To close up your rear hatch here, you can reach up to the handles up top, or on the inside on the left driver's side, you'll find the little button. Give that a press, and your hatch will lower itself down. Next, let's take a look along the inside. So inside here you'll find your internal upholstery is the black leather. It does have these texturing in the middle parts of your seats. Rear passengers have access to the folding down armrest/cup holder. Easily folds away to increase your seating space. They also have a great view of the panoramic moonroof overhead. On the back of your front passenger and front driver seats, we have the mesh pouch storages. Back of the console is where you have all of your charger options, and we currently have the Jeep rubber mats throughout the unit. On the sides of the seat, you'll find the handle release in order to lay those seats flat to extend your cargo space up. In the door, you have a little bit of storage. Then, once again, we see this little black dot on the front handle on the driver's side now. This indicates keyless entry. If you have the fob on your person, you can just press this button to lock and unlock. Inside here, we have a look at some of this really nice metallic detail that you'll find carried on throughout the cab, as well as this almost gray-toned wood pattern. Of course, we have the power windows for front and back, child safety lock, power lock system, side mirror controls, and back here is where you have your memory seat settings, which of course means electronic seat adjustment. Back, front, up, down, and then your lumbar support. You have your hood release latch on the bottom left-hand side of your dash. Above that, you have your gas release, headlamp controls, and dash brightness. Hop up here and take a look at the steering wheel controls. First off, up top, you have your paddle shifters. Then on the left-hand side here, this is where you have your dash display. You then have your hands-free communication. To the right is where you have your cruise control. On the back of the steering wheel, both right underneath of your paddle shifters, on the left-hand side is where you have the controls for your radio. If you press it up or down, you'll be able to see your radio scrolling through. And then on the same location, but on your right-hand side on the back of the steering wheel, is your volume control up or down. In the middle here, of course, is the infotainment display screen itself. This is where you access much of your information about your daily driving experience. This includes all of your audio listening, AM, FM, and satellite radio, full Bluetooth connectivity, and optional adapters for both USB and aux listening. Then you also have the display for your climate control, including access to your high-low on-off controls for your front heated seats and your steering wheel. You can also view your backup camera here. Just give that a press. Now you don't have to turn your vehicle on or shift it around in order to look behind yourself. Next to this is where you have all of your connected apps, including Wi-Fi, SOS, your assistant, and then access to your navigation is both here and down below. If you give that a tap, you have several different options, but simply give it a view. Everything is fully touch-centered. In between these two, you have your controls for the seating alone. Instead of having to go into this, you can simply go directly to here. And then all the way to the right here is where you have your phone connectivity. Underneath this is your climate control center. We have dual climate control so that you and your front passenger can have your own unique temperature settings. You can see the displays in the top corners. You can also turn this on to sync in order to have them work in unison together. On the left is your volume, mute. You have your four ways, your screen on off, which I won't do at the moment because we are taking a look here, of course. You have your tune scroll, and then defrost for front and rear windshield. Underneath, you have your parking sensor, automatic on off, your eco option, sport option, and traction control. To the left of all of this is your push start ignition right next to your steering column. Then underneath you have this little tucked away storage. Press the button and it'll pop open. You can use it as normal storage down below, and then also you have your USB and aux chargers / listening options and your 12 volt. You have your gear shift, cup holders, and then all of your driving options, including your 4-wheel low and downhill assist. Inside the console itself, you have another 12 volt adapter. Overhead on your rearview mirror, you have the SOS button. Above that, you have your sunglasses compartment. Overhead lighting, you have the power trunk release, and then you also have controls for your garage door openers, 1, 2, or 3, as well, of course, as your panoramic moonroof. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited X in the color white. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703, and remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.